Did you know that some of your favorite breakfast foods might be sabotaging your health and energy levels? Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, especially for us seniors who need to maintain our energy and health. But here's the catch. Not all breakfast foods are created equal. Some can actually have detrimental effects on our well-being. In this video, we'll uncover 4 common breakfast foods that seniors should avoid to stay healthy and energized. Now you might be thinking, but I've been eating these foods for years. Well, recent studies show that what we thought was healthy might not be the best choice for us anymore. For instance, did you know that certain cereals, often marketed as healthy, are loaded with hidden sugars? Or that some breakfast meats can be high in sodium, affecting our blood pressure? These are just a couple of examples of how our breakfast choices might be misleading us. So, what will we cover today? First, we'll talk about the surprising truth behind sugary cereals. Next, we'll dive into the hidden dangers of processed breakfast meats. Then, we'll explore why certain pastries might be more harmful than you think. And finally, we'll reveal a common beverage that could be draining your energy. By the end of this video, you'll know which foods to skip and what healthier alternatives can keep you feeling your best. If you find this information helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. All right, let's dive into something that might surprise you: the hidden dangers of sugary cereals and pastries. You know, those colorful boxes of cereal that seem to call out to us from the grocery store shelves. Or those tempting Danish pastries that look so delightful with your morning coffee. Well, the thing is, they might not be the best choice if you're aiming to stay healthy and energized. Here's why. These sugary cereals and pastries can cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash. It's like a roller coaster ride for your energy levels. One minute you're up, feeling great, and the next you're crashing down, feeling tired and sluggish. And who wants to start their day like that, right? Now, let's talk about some examples. Think about those sugary breakfast cereals that are more sugar than grain, or those sweetened granola bars that seem healthy but are actually loaded with sugar. And of course, those delicious Danish pastries. They might taste amazing, but they can lead to some not-so-amazing health risks. We're talking about increased risk of insulin resistance, which is a fancy way of saying your body might start having trouble managing sugar. And then there's the weight gain. It's like these foods are sneaky little culprits working against your health goals. But don't worry, there are better options out there. Instead of reaching for that sugary cereal, why not try whole grain cereals with no added sugar? They can be just as satisfying and won't send your blood sugar on a wild ride. And instead of pastries, fresh fruit can be a sweet and refreshing alternative. The underlying reason these foods are problematic is their high sugar content. It leads to rapid energy fluctuations and, over time, can contribute to long-term health issues. So, next time you're planning breakfast, think about how you want to feel throughout the day. And hey, have you ever felt sluggish after a sugary breakfast? Comment below and let us know. We'd love to hear your experiences. All right, let's dive into why processed meats are a no-go for breakfast, especially if you're aiming to stay healthy and energized. You know, those morning favorites like bacon, sausage, and ham? They might taste great, but they come with a hidden cost. The thing is, these processed meats are loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats. And well, that can lead to some serious health issues down the line. Now, I get it. Bacon and sausage have been breakfast staples for ages. But here's the kicker. The high sodium content in these meats can really mess with your blood pressure. And we all know how important it is to keep that in check, right? High blood pressure is no joke, and it can lead to heart disease, which is something we definitely want to avoid. But that's not all. There's also an increased risk of cancer associated with consuming too much processed meat. I mean, who wants to start their day with that kind of risk hanging over their head? It's like, why take the chance when there are healthier options out there? So, what can we do instead? Well, have you ever tried plant-based protein options? They're actually pretty tasty and much better for your health. Or, if you're not quite ready to give up meat entirely, consider incorporating lean meats like turkey into your breakfast. Turkey bacon or sausage can be a great alternative, offering that savory flavor without all the unhealthy extras. The underlying issue here is really about the high sodium and saturated fat content in processed meats. These can exacerbate health problems that are already common as we get older. So, making a simple switch in your breakfast routine can make a big difference. And hey, I'm curious, what's your favorite healthy breakfast protein? Maybe you've got a go-to that you swear by. Share it in the comments. It's always great to hear new ideas and maybe even try something different. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other stay healthy and energized. All right, let's dive into something that might surprise you: flavored yogurts and fruit juices. Now, I know what you're thinking. They sound healthy, right? I mean, they've got fruit in them, so they must be good for you. But here's the thing. Despite their healthy image, these products are often loaded with added sugars, and unfortunately, they lack fiber. Take flavored yogurt cups, for example. They might taste delicious, but they can be packed with sugar. And those bottled fruit juices? They're often more like sugary drinks than actual fruit. Even smoothies can be sneaky if they have added sugar. So, what's the big deal with all this sugar? Well, it can lead to blood sugar spikes, which might leave you feeling tired and sluggish later on. Not to mention, it can increase inflammation in your body, which is something we definitely want to avoid. Plus, all that sugar can contribute to obesity, which brings its own set of challenges. But don't worry, there are simple swaps you can make. Instead of reaching for that flavored yogurt, why not try plain yogurt and add some fresh fruit yourself? It's a great way to control the sugar content and still enjoy a tasty breakfast. And when it comes to fruit juices, opting for whole fruits is a much better choice. You get all the fiber and nutrients without the added sugars. You might be wondering why these added sugars are such a problem. Well, they can lead to energy crashes and inflammation, which can really affect your overall health. It's like a roller coaster for your energy levels, and not the fun kind. So, what do you think? Do you have a favorite way to enjoy yogurt in a healthy way? Maybe you have a special fruit combo you love. Let us know. It's always great to share ideas and learn from each other. After all, we're all in this together, trying to stay healthy and energized. You know, it's funny how we often rush through breakfast without a second thought. But the thing is, what we eat in the morning can really set the tone for our entire day. I mean, think about it. Have you ever had one of those mornings where you just felt sluggish? Maybe it was the breakfast choice. As we get older, being mindful about what we eat becomes even more important. It's like giving our bodies a little gift each morning. So, how about we take a moment to reflect on our breakfast choices? What small changes could make a big difference? I'd love to hear how you plan to make healthier decisions. So, we've taken a good look at some breakfast choices that might not be doing us any favors, right? Sugary cereals, processed meats, and those flavored yogurts. Who knew they could be so sneaky? But hey, the good news is there are plenty of healthier alternatives out there. I mean, who doesn't love a nice bowl of oatmeal or some fresh fruit to start the day? You know, it's funny. My neighbor once swapped her morning bacon for avocado toast, and she swears she feels like a new person. It's those little changes that can make a big difference. And really, isn't it all about feeling our best and staying energized? Now, I'd love to hear from you. What breakfast swaps have you tried? Or maybe you have a favorite healthy recipe. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps us keep bringing you more tips and tricks. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, even small tweaks in your breakfast routine can lead to big improvements in how you feel throughout the day. So, let's keep making those positive changes together. Stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.